break down and I run around and I play dead till I really am. Knocked back till I finally fall down again.
Locked down and faded out.
Locked down and I'm faded out. Can I get it back? I don't think I can. I got it wrong and I'll never get it right again.
Get it right this time. So take your time and try to get me out. Another run around. It can't be to mind, and I will be alright this time.
Haven't found any common ground. Can I get back who I really am? Never thought I would lose myself again.
Locked down and faded out.
Locked down and I'm faded out. Can I get it back? I don't think I can. I got it wrong and I'll never get it right again.
Get it right. So take your time and try to get me out. Another run around. It can't be to mind, and I will be alright this time. So take your time and try to get me out. Another run around. It can't be to mind, and I will be alright this time.
Some good stuff. Welcome to Cute Mania Live. It's I say this all the time, but it feels like it's always forever in between shows in the summertime because all the bands are touring and just busy doing their summertime stuff. But it is good to be back on the show. I have Within a Reverie from Orlando with me today, and we'll talk to them in a second. Now, the band I just played, A Reverie, I had them on a few months ago. They're from East Palestine, Ohio, where they had the big train derailment, and they didn't have water and things like that. Well, I was supposed to go see them shortly after that show that I had when I had them on, and because they were playing a release show for this music, but I didn't get to go. But I will get to see them next Saturday. So a week from today. Today is Saturday, right? It feels like it's Sunday for some reason. Next Saturday at Squirrel Hill Sports Bar in Pittsburgh with Dragonfly Effect and Amplifiers, those are my dudes, and Victoria Fire, which I've never seen, never met. So that's next Saturday. That's where I'll be. But I have a good stretch coming up this week, starting today. I'll take tomorrow off and finish mowing the grass because I got rained out today. And then Monday, I got Alex Stanilla from Lebanon, PA. And then Wednesday, Strength Betrayed from Raleigh, North Carolina. So I'm stacked. And I'm excited because I hate not doing the show. I hate when there's nobody to look forward to, and But anyway, here we are, and Within a Reverie. It's nice to have you guys on. Welcome.
Hey,
Pleasure.
Thank you.
Thanks for having us.
You guys are a little on edge because I told the guys about the Wiener segment, and they're really concerned about this. I think they might, be like, well, we have to go. We're losing connection. Yeah. So, but it's harmless and it's fun, and we'll do that a little bit later on. We'll get settled in first. Tell me a little bit about yourselves. Like, you don't have to do it individually unless you want to. How did the band start? Have you been friends, for years, and you decided to start a band? Just tell me a little bit about
Um,
yourself.
so we were in a band together. I think it's in about 2016. It was called Not in Vain, and I actually replaced Saeed.
Yeah,
Yeah, he was the rhythm guitarist before me. They needed a new rhythm guitarist, so I replaced him. And then we were on and Not in Vain for maybe 4 years.
Yeah.
About 4 years, and then COVID happened. Like we didn't have Not in Vain anymore, and we were just kind of chilling, just writing songs, and then we kind of all got together, and then wrote some songs together, and then yeah, it's pretty much where we are.
Yeah, I was drunk in Chris's living room. I remember, and then we wrote our first song, Sora, and we're like, we gotta, release this, and we went forward with that.
Yeah. Now I went back and looked, through your library that you have the stuff that you have out, and it's kind of different in ways, especially with the stuff that's now, the stuff that you have, the three songs that you have out, I guess EP. Are you trying to go towards the newer sound? Is that why it's the reason I say it's so different is because it's a lot heavier, and there's a lot of screaming and just a lot of more metalcore sounding. And the new stuff, well, we'll hear it soon, but kind of tell me how that's evolving and where you're wanting to go with your sound.
Well, I kind of always wanted to just be able to write like what's ever on my mind and just be able to write anything. So these last three songs, they fit together really well, and we just decided, let's put these out. And then actually we have 5 more songs that we actually just recorded vocals for. They're definitely more metalcore style.
Yeah.
I think the first one's gonna come out maybe in September, mid-September. But I mean that's for later. But, yeah.
That's awesome. I that's why I asked you. Once we scheduled, I was like, is it okay if I play that, that earlier stuff? Because I made a mistake one time a long time ago, and did that. Played older stuff of the guest, and they're like, don't use that because that was another thing. But they didn't want to like pull it off the the stores and stuff because it was still them. But I guess a former member and all that stuff, and they just were changing. They were evolving. But that's why I asked you. I always ask because you never know. There might be something. But that's cool that you're able to do that. Pretty much two different genres. Like this. I don't want to say poppy. I hate the word pop. I hate that genre anyway. It's like radio. Like no radio, but it's kind of punk a little bit, just slightly, but it's you can still hear the metalcore. I'm talking about like the new stuff. You know what I mean? You can still hear that in there. If that makes sense. I don't know if it does or not.
On what's it called on Nagare, that specifically that has like more of a breakdown type into it with some screaming vocals and all that. It was supposed to be originally just like clean vocals, but then when we were recording it, I think Chris, you were all about adding screams to it.
Yeah.
And yeah, it sounded really good.
It needed the screams.
Yeah.
Let's see. And then was it on? Your songs are so difficult to pronounce. I'm having a tough time with these. The one that we're not going to play tonight, the one that starts with an A, that's the more like acoustic one, right?
Anhedonia, yeah.
Yeah. So that's like that's not a whole nother genre because it still sounds like you. It's still got elements of you, but it is acoustic. What I'm trying to think of I have a tough time explaining music. Like I hear it and I'm like, oh, okay, well this sounds like this, and that's what it sounds like in my head. But you're right. These three do fit together. But are you wanting to do more acoustic stuff also, like kind of like that song that I can't pronounce?
Oh yeah. So we have, I think, 3 more acoustic songs just kind of waiting to be recorded. Like we have the instrumentals written, some lyrics, some melodies written. But that's probably gonna come after the next group of songs. But definitely we're gonna do some more acoustic stuff.
Awesome. Okay. Now individually, tell me. Okay. Tell me your first name, what you play in the band, and we'll say your favorite candy bar.
Okay. So I'm Cal. I play rhythm guitar. Favorite candy bar. You know, I really like Three Musketeers.
I do too. Yes, that's a good choice. Have you had the ice cream bars?
Oh, no, I haven't.
Oh yeah, get you some of those.
Yeah.
I'm Chris. I play bass and I do the vocals. And favorite candy bar is a frozen Twix.
Oh yeah.
Oh, now that's good. That's good stuff.
And I'm Saeed. I play lead guitar, and I mean Reese's Cups aren't a candy bar, but they do have the Reese's Cups bars now. So I'm gonna say that's my favorite candy bar.
Now, do you like all the different variations of Reese's? You know, they got the.
I'm a fan.
You know what I miss? You know what I miss of the Reese Cups? They used to have one that had like the cookie center. I can't find them. I can't find them anywhere. Anywhere.
Oh.
You've never had those before? Oh.
Oh God.
I don't know if you can now, but I don't think they make them anymore. But yeah, it's like that, like a crunchy cookie in the middle of it. It's excellent.
I'm gonna find it.
Yeah, I'm sure somebody on eBay is selling like old ones. You know what I mean?
Throw $1,000 on it. I'm gonna eat that thing.
What was M&M's is a big fan of putting things in the middle of their candy that probably shouldn't be there. Like, what was that? There was one recently, like hazelnut. I don't even like the smell of hazelnut. Like my mom drinks hazelnut coffee, and I can't stand the smell of it. Ugh.
Oh, that's unfortunate.
Yeah, it is unfortunate. I love it.
Well, yeah, I think there is a hazelnut M&M you can get. So have at it. And eat all of those. But yet the crunchy M&Ms they don't make anymore, which is dumb. You know, like the good stuff they just take away.
Yeah.
What is it?
The closest thing to those crunchy M&Ms that you're talking about, because I remember those, and everyone else will look at me like I'm crazy.
Or
the
crispy or something.
Are the closest to getting that same kind of crisp texture.
Yeah. Oh, and the brown. Do they still make the brownie ones? Those are good.
I don't know. I know those were a thing. I don't know if that was just a limited thing.
Yeah. Well, damn it, they need to come back with these good ones and quit taking them away. You know, I should have went with your favorite cereal, but I guess we can do that too if you want. What's your all's favorite cereal?
That's tough.
Or do you mix cereals? Because I know people mix cereals and mix them with like ice cream and stuff. That's weird. My roommate does that.
Oh, my mother does that.
Yeah,
Yeah, my mother does that.
it's basically just a toppings on it. You know, just why not?
I mean, for me, I would say the Reese's Cups or Reese's Puffs cereal.
The Puffs, yeah.
It's I'm gonna sound like an old man, but just Kellogg's, but the honey almond. I love that cereal so much.
Very healthy. Also.
Yeah, but also absolutely delicious. It feels.
You pour sugar all over them. That's what you're supposed to do with like the regular cornflakes. You just pour sugar all over them. Yeah, it's great. Really good.
What about you, Chris?
Oh man. I mean, if I have to pick one, I'm probably gonna go with Honey Nut Cheerios.
Yeah,
classic.
Absolutely.
The chocolate ones, isn't there like chocolate Cheerios? I guess I've never had them, but
they're good. Just don't drink the milk after.
really, well, I mean, I'm thinking like Cocoa Krispies. I used to eat those a lot as a kid, and you do drink the milk afterwards. That's like the dessert, you know.
Whatever they do to the chocolate Cheerios will taste weird afterwards.
Yeah, I'm not a big cereal fan anyway. Like I don't really eat cereal. I eat Pop-Tarts and waffles.
That's an important question.
What is it?
What kind of Pop-Tarts?
Oh, well, frosted. It has to be frosted.
All right.
Brown sugar cinnamon.
Ooh,
I like those. Those are good.
I can tolerate. I can't tolerate the fruit ones. The fruit ones are dumb. They can put those back. But the chocolate ones are good too.
That's a pretty.
Strawberry's my favorite.
That's a pretty controversial statement.
I'm just not a fruit. Like I don't eat like pie, like strawberry pie. No, that's Chocolate
I mean,
pie, I like the shit out of that.
Balls to say that on air.
What? But I don't eat like fruit pie and stuff.
No, I meant mostly just the fruity Pop Tarts. I know there's a huge fan base for that.
Yeah, I just don't. I can't. It's not for me. I don't know. I don't know what it is.
That's fair.
What about you, Cal?
No, I like Cookie Crisp, but one time when I was a kid, I almost choked on them. So,
What? Wait. Okay. Tell us this. Wait, I got to hear the story now.
so I was just eating breakfast one day, like before going to school. You know, just watching TV, eating breakfast, just carelessly eating them, and this one got like caught in my throat, and I was like, it's like tapping the table, like, you know, Mom, come save me, because I'm like 10. What do I do? She comes over, you know, she kind of like hits me on the back, and then I get it out, but that was scary, man. Like,
Chris, you have any good stories that you wanna?
None comes to mind.
Are you sure?
good segue.
You sure?
I'm not sure I'd be able to eat the same thing that I almost died eating. You know,
Probably not.
I'd have to go to therapy or something. Cookie Crisp therapy, cereal therapy. You know.
I think they're just too big. Like the cookies themselves are just too big.
No.
I was.
You know, that cereal always reminded me of the. You remember I don't even think they have them anymore at McDonald's. The cookie boxes, the little chocolate chip cookies. That's what those reminded me of a little bit. Those were actually better, but you know.
So long ago.
But what a good idea, putting cookies in cereal. Yeah, they need like brownies and, you know. Let's see. My roommate eats a lot of fiber, so our pantry looks like an old man's pantry. You know, fiber this and fiber that, and was that one thing he had something about beets. I guess it's supposed to help you lose weight. I don't know what's called, but it's beets. I mean, come on, this is like something you drink, like you mix it up in like water or something. No, I'm good on that.
What's the juice? Prune juice. Prune
Yeah.
juice.
Oh yeah. If you have to like try to go, like if you have to really get it going, if like X-Lax isn't working, I don't know. Well, I don't know why we're talking about this. Well, prune juice, but yeah, we are. I guess we could talk about lawnmowers, but you know we've done that already. Let's listen to one of your songs. That way that the people that don't know who you are can hear what we're talking about with your music. Now you told me before we went live that the name of this one, but since it's in what lettering is this? So I don't.
In Japanese.
Japanese. Okay, I was gonna say Chinese because that's the thing. Whenever you see symbols, but I didn't want to be wrong. Now, why did you go with the symbols, and what's the name mean, and things like that?
Well, the name is Nagare in Japanese, and it translates roughly to the flow, and specifically like the flow of like water, and like essentially it's pretty much about like kind of being water, like regardless of the things happening around you, you keep pressing forward, you find a path through. So like originally the song was a poem that Cal wrote, and at the time I was also starting to take and learn Japanese. So we got in contact with a translator who worked with us so that we could get it to a place where it could be sung. And then we just kind of went for it.
Yeah, and the whole song is in Japanese.
Yeah, the whole song.
Yeah. Now are the other two of you, are you learning with him, like, since you have a song that's all Japanese? No. Do you know what the song says? Like, is it translated for you?
I have no idea what any of the words are.
I have a copy of the translation, like on a Drive document.
Oh, I have access to it. I've just never looked at it.
Could you sing it in English though, if you wanted to, or does it not sound right?
I mean, like, I guess we could. It would just take time because everything about even like how the melody was written for like the Japanese syllables.
Yeah, that would probably it'd be interesting for sure. You should do it acoustically.
That
way we can really tell what you're saying. Well, let's take a listen to it. What's it called again? I need to learn this.
It's also called Nagare, the flow.
No, can I just call it the flow? That's way easier.
Yeah,
we used to call it Against the Current before we changed the name to Nagare.
All right. Well, here's Against the Current, the flow by Within a Reverie. Check it out. That's terrific.
That
That's a
is
great song. It's very. I have no idea what you're saying, but it doesn't matter because it's you know you just it's a party song. You know, get down with that. I'm gonna barbecue something and play it on repeat. You know, what's that song about? I don't know. Water. You know.
I actually do not know what it's about. So these two, I think they do, but I had no idea.
It's an anime song. That's all you need to really know. Like if you
It's
like
an
anime,
intro.
you're gonna like this song.
Yeah, yeah. That's. Have you performed it live?
We did an acoustic set actually on Thursday where we did like kind of like a stripped down version of it because just me and Chris. But yeah, it was pretty good. Like it was actually pretty tight the way we did it.
I'm not gonna say if, but when you guys get big, you're gonna have people in the crowd singing this and saying other things. I'm sure because you know
Chris-
the true fans will learn it. They will learn it and they will do it with you. They will help you. You know,
Oh, yeah.
hold signs up and do you ever? So you know Japanese enough now? Like you said, you studied it. Do you know it enough now to where you don't make a mistake in the song, or is it easy to?
I've memorized the song to the point where I don't make a mistake anymore. But generally speaking, I still sound like an infant. Like the average 4-year-old native Japanese speaker speaks circles around me. I'm still trying to make sure I'm saying the right thing.
What was your motivation to learn Japanese?
Anime. Anime. I'm an absolute nerd. I was literally at a convention yesterday cosplaying as Rengoku from Demon Slayer.
I have no idea what that means.
Anyone who happens to watch this, they'll know back. Oh, he's a nerd. I found him. Nerd.
I'll use that for a clip. People watch it for sure. That's awesome. I never really got into that to anime, but I know what you're talking about, and that's about it. You know, like I know of it. But Yeah, I never because it's pretty big, and when it first I guess when it first came out in the States or whatever, it kind of blew up.
Yeah.
A lot of
Dragon
people.
in
Oh,
Sailor Moon and stuff.
Naruto, that stuff. Oh yeah.
I think it might have came out on what's the Cartoon Network at night? What's it called?
I mean,
Nami.
yeah.
Yeah, like I think that's where it kind of it started getting popular. What do they call that at night on Cartoon Network? There's a not something swim.
Adult Swim.
Adult Swim. Yeah. That's it. Yeah. Adult Swim. That kind of sounds like something on OnlyFans. Adult Swim. I don't know. Oh, before I forget, a couple things before I forget, because I always forget things. I had this band on from London. Gosh, the first time they were on was probably I'm getting ready to celebrate 3 years. So, probably in the first year of the show. They're called Confessions of a Traitor from London, and really good. And they were starting to gain attention, globally. And so recently I had them on again just to kind of because they put out a full album, and they signed to Face Down Records. And then I'm on Instagram one night just scrolling through. They announced a U.S. tour. I was like, no, like I get to yes. So I'm looking at the dates, and it's like Texas, California. I think Salt Lake City was in there, and I was like, son of a bitch, they're just going to the West Coast, or they're just Midwest and the West. I was like, no, but I will fly there. I will fly somewhere to. Well, there was two dates at the very beginning of the tour that are relatively close, sort of, to me. One of them was Louisville, Kentucky, which I've never been to Louisville, but it's about 5.5, 6 hours from here driving. And I'm like, doable. That's doable. I've driven 10.5 hours, not in one day, but I've driven 10.5 hours to the beach before, so that it's doable. I hate driving, but it. I'll go, And then I looked again in Fremont, Ohio. And I'm like, where the hell is Fremont, Ohio? Never even heard of it. It's a little bit east of Toledo, and Toledo is on the freaking westernmost part of Ohio. It's 4.5 hours. So I was like, sold. I'll go to that one. So that's August the I should know that. Oh, 4th. August the 4th. I'll be going to see them and meeting them in person, which is awesome. I mean, what are the chances that a band that I had on from overseas is coming and I'll be able to chill with them? So that's cool. They're touring with Convictions, which is I heard their stuff on the mower today when I was mowing. Mm-hmm. Yeah, those guys got it. And let's see who else is playing. I don't know. There's a couple bands that are like trading off like on tour dates. Bloodlines and Cultist. I have to look and see which band I'll be seeing, but yeah, that's gonna be badass. I can't wait for that. And the other thing I was wanting to mention, I always try to promote like a shirt, like because I get. Sometimes I'm given merch. Sometimes I'll go buy merch because I know that's important. To artists is selling their merchandise. But I went and bought this. They've never been on the show. Hopefully they'll be on the show sometime. But they're called Solar Circuit. Here's the. I don't want to stand up, but I know what I can do. I can pan the camera. That's what I can do. Okay, hang on a minute. There. This weird. It's like an astronaut thing. I don't know. It's kind of cool. So I got on their I think it was Bandcamp. I got on their Bandcamp and ordered a shirt and a sticker. Because I'm a stickler for. You guys have stickers?
We should get some.
Yeah, no, we're slacking.
You need to get some. I put them all up on. I got drum heads all over the wall here, full of stickers. But so they sent me. I included. You know how on Bandcamp. I don't know if you guys are on Bandcamp. On Bandcamp, you can include a note to the artist or a message to the artist. So I did that. I was going to go see them. They were playing over in the mountains, and I went to see them, but I could not find a place to park because apparently it was 4th of July weekend. I knew it was 4th of July weekend, but apparently everybody goes to this little small town in the mountains for 4th of July. There was a freaking like carnival and nowhere to park. I mean, just people everywhere. I couldn't couldn't even see them. So I told them this in that note, you know, and then told them about the show. I'd like to have them on and things. So they added a few extra things in the box. They sent me 4 stickers. I don't know what I'm going to do with all these stickers, but I'm not going to show them all. But yeah, I have a plethora of stickers. But here, this is them. Solar Circuit. They're kind of like they're kind of techno-y, kind of, but they have a live, like the music's live, so they have a drummer and a bass and guitar, and they're phenomenal. So hopefully we'll get them on sometime. They tour quite a bit, so I'd have to do it while they're driving or something. That'd be awesome. I don't know. So I just wanted to mention that because I like to feature shirts. You know, whatever shirt that I'm wearing of somebody. So you guys have shirts? You have any merchandise I can purchase?
No, we really need to get on.
Yeah, that's something we're behind on. You'll be the first to know, though.
Yes, I will get some. I love the design that's behind you. The Within a Reverie design. Was that something somebody locally did or somebody you know designed?
I commissioned that on, I think it was Etsy. I have that one, and I have one for Janice, like the artwork, the album art for Janice too, like on my wall over there too. But yeah, they're just something that I like had custom ordered.
Yeah, it looks awesome. Awesome.
Hell yeah.
Yeah, I have one too. I still need to hang it up.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, you gave it to me like 3. I never hung it up.
Is it like a poster? Is it like a poster thing?
Like a banner.
Yeah, a
A
banner.
banner.
I'll take one of those too.
All right.
Not a bad idea.
Roll it up and send it north. I don't know. I do want to talk a little bit about Orlando, and I'm sure everybody that's not from there, you know, probably had asked you the same questions. Do you have a lifetime pass to Disney World?
No.
Why not?
Okay. It's too hot, and then there's the
It's
traffic.
it's not hot all the time though. I mean, I've been to Florida in November before, and it's not that bad.
It's hot like 10 months out of the year.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's true. But do you go, like, do you get a discount? Like, if you live in Florida, they give you like an in-state person discount or anything?
I think so.
Yeah, I think there definitely used to be. I don't know if it's still a thing, but like 10 years ago, for sure.
Disney World's been on the news lately. I follow the news quite a bit. I don't like to talk about politics or anything on here, but you know, I do follow the news. And Disney World's been in the news. I don't know what's going on there and why it's not magically magic anymore, but people are like leaving there and then talking about how it sucks, and I don't know. But I don't know. I always had fun at Disney World. I haven't been there in a long time, but yeah. The Mr. Toad's Wild Ride. You know what I mean? You know that one?
Right. Oh man, that might be before my time.
And Space Mountain,
Oh, yeah, that's still there.
Spaceship Earth.
I think that's still there. Yeah.
Is that
That's the carousel looking thing in Tomorrowland.
Oh, okay.
Oh no, Spaceship Earth, no, that's the giant golf ball
Yeah,
looking thing in Epcot.
Oh, it's an
Yeah,
Epcot.
yeah,
Okay.
Yeah, the Epcot ball, the ball. Yeah, and then let's see, what was it? Pirates of the Caribbean before the movies.
Oh yeah.
Before the movies, but I mean, I'm sure it's probably better now.
Last time I went there, it was there. That was maybe like 5 years ago. But
Yeah. So what about there's a shit ton of water parks. How about the Disney water parks? Do you hit those up?
I went to Blizzard Beach. I think maybe like
Been there.
4. Pretty good. Like there's some really cool water slides. I'll tell you that.
Yeah, there is. Yeah, the Typhoon Wayful though is actually dope.
Oh yeah, Typhoon.
You know, I've never been to Blizzard Beach. Yeah, no, I need to go.
You've got to go. You live there. Yeah. I mean, people have to like save money.
You guys are not from Orlando, and they've been. I've never been, and I was born here.
Well, where are you guys from then? Are you outsiders?
Well, I'm still a Florida native. I was born and raised in Jacksonville. I moved to Orlando after high school.
Ah, cool. Never
Yeah,
been to
that-
Mexico.
Yeah, Jacksonville's a place.
Not necessarily like a vacation destination, right? It's more of just a city.
No, if you don't have business in Jacksonville, just
Don't go on the side streets by yourself, things like that, right?
yep. Nope. We got a whole list. We got a whole list of places. Don't go here if you're not from here.
Very short list of places to go.
Yeah, it's called The Highway Out of Here.
Oh, geez.
What about you, Cal? Where are you from originally?
I'm from Ohio, Northeast
Really?
Ohio.
Which part of East Ohio?
I was from Warren, Ohio.
I've never been to Warren. That is that near what's it? What's the other? What's another city that's near?
Biggest one's like Youngstown. Youngstown.
Oh, that's where A Reverie was playing when I was going to go see them. Was at Westside Bowl in Youngstown. You know of that place?
Um,
Or has it been a while since you've?
I think I moved out of Youngstown or Warren when I was 11, so I didn't really know like the lay of the land there that much.
Yeah.
But
Yeah, it's let's see, it's about 2 hours from here, something like that.
that's not bad.
No. Youngstown's. I did go there to Westside Bowl to see a band from San Diego, and hold your ears for a minute. They're called The Undertaking, and I have to say it like I never say their name any other way. There's an exclamation point at the end of their names. Apparently, I'm the only one that's ever done this. And when I had them on the show, I did it, and I actually met them in person. They did a tour with Meadows and Empty, and I went over to Youngstown. But anyway, I stayed at the DoubleTree in downtown Youngstown, and Youngstown's not bad. I mean, it was nice, but I went outside to smoke a cigarette at about. I couldn't go to sleep after the show. You know, I'm still hyped up and stuff. And I was like, I'm just going to go out and smoke. So I went downstairs and I get off the elevator and I look to the front door and in the you know how there's always two doors. You know, there's the first door and then there's like a space and then there's the outside with another door. There's a guy like standing like this, like against the wall, like this. And I was like, I'm not going that way. There's got to be another door out. You know, there's got to be. I didn't want to. I didn't know who it was because he wasn't in the hotel. He was in that space, you know. So I didn't. I went around the side and went out the back. But when I came back in, the lobby is on like the second floor. So I went upstairs and went to the lobby and the front desk lady. I was like, "Do you know there's a guy?" And she like finished my sentence. She's like standing out in the thing. She's like, he's harmless. I'm like, well, I just want to let you know I went out back and smoked because I didn't want to go, you know, out. You don't know these people? What kind of, apparently, I don't know what he was doing, but apparently he's homeless and they just let him, because it was kind of chilly that night, you know, they kind of let him chill. But he was, I mean, I think horses are the only animals that like sleep standing up or cows or something, but that's what he was doing for sure, you know, I think. I don't know.
I'm gonna
He's
try.
harmless. I was like, well, he might be harmless, but I don't know him. You know, I don't know him. And I ain't going that way. So, you would think that a DoubleTree would have better security than this. You know,
Is that Hilton? Hilton Double?
Yes, I should have asked for I should have had them comp my room for sure. You know, but no, I'm not a Darren or Karen, so I don't. You know,
I've never heard of a male Karen as Darren.
Yeah, I've only heard them called just a male Karen.
I've never heard.
Oh
Darren.
yeah, it's Darren. Yeah, Darren. Darren's and Karens.
What?
Yep.
Holy crap!
Now you know. You heard it here first.
Oh god.
I like it. It rhymes.
Yeah, no, it does.
Running
It
with
works. Yeah. A Darren and Karen.
And Karens. Hey, I was gonna say we could do the wiener segment, but let's go ahead and listen. I'll give you time to think about it now that we're close.
Pair
Let's go ahead and listen to Sadate. Did I say it right?
Hey,
Yes.
I did.
Yeah.
Oh, okay, I got to do this. Yes. All right. Okay. Now, what does this word mean? What's the song about? Things like that.
Okay, so it's actually a Portuguese word, and it's like a feeling that means a melancholic yearning for something that is lost and it's lost forever, but you also have like a bittersweet acceptance that comes with it.
Where are you guys coming up with? Are you just like looking at things like on the internet again?
Yeah, poetry and like a lot of that stuff. So like I kind of look into weird words and all that.
I did the exact same thing actually. You know, because there's like I look up synonyms a lot. You know, I write music too, and you know, I don't like using the same words that everybody else uses. You know, I want to do say I have a word like you guys that you know that people have to ask about or look up. You know, what does this mean? Oh, well, that just means that. Okay, you know, I do the exact same thing, so I'm not dogging you for anything. It's just I'm learning myself.
Yeah, I think it's
Is,
cool.
is that a word that like could it be used in the English language also? Is it just Portuguese like speaking word?
I looked it up. I think it said it was like kind of like almost untranslatable, but like that definition that I gave was like the closest thing. So I guess like more of like a melancholic yearning. That's like the closest kind of phrase that you
That's
can put.
badass though. Yeah, I like that. I think I did look up melancholy synonyms one time. I
Yeah,
couldn't find anything I wanted to use, but you know, that's a tough one to to match.
that's a
But
smashing record, isn't it? I forget what it is. Melancholy.
melancholy, infinite sadness.
That's it. That's it.
Yes, fantastic album. Fantastic album. So is the song about that? About the word? I assume.
Yeah. So it's like it's kind of like a breakup song. So it's just kind of channeling those emotions and just kind of that the intro riff too. Like I wrote it at a time where I was going through a breakup. So to me, that also goes hand in hand with that. And then Chris also worked on like some of the lyrics too, and he was going through something too. And then yeah, we all just kind of threw it together, and it sounds really cool.
Now did Chris say we should add some Japanese in this somewhere?
I don't say that about every song.
I'm just joking.
He thinks about it, but he doesn't say it for every song.
I contain it.
You should learn that. You should do this one in all Portuguese sometime.
That's not off the table.
Hey, that's right. I'll be waiting. All right. I'm gonna attempt it. Saturday, right? Saturday.
Saudada.
Sadada. I said it right the first time, didn't I?
Yep.
Yeah,
Well,
you're getting there.
I'll get it. I'll get it before the show's over. So Sadada.
Exactly.
Within a Reverie. Check it out. If I can find the button here. Here we go.
The pictures on my phone give me hope for something more. Delusional naivety or something to live for. Holding too tightly only made the breaking worse. Denial and longing didn't change the course. Bittersweet feeling, wavering meaning. I wish it were different. I wish you would still be here with me. With you, with me. Still lay on my side. Can't fill the space that's left. Where you used to be so close to me. Where I wish my words were kept. Though I never did my best. Shoulda, coulda, woulda, that's my test. A lesson in loving. A lesson I won't forget. Bittersweet feeling, wavering meaning. I wish it were different. I wish you would still be here with me. Monochromatics, disillusioned stories. I wish it were different. I wish you would still be here with me. It happened for a reason. This separated feeling kills me every time, but I know it's what's best for you.
That's got such a great hook, or not hook, but I guess it would be hook. That the bittersweet part. It keeps going back to that, and that's what I keep hearing. I'm going to be singing that for the rest of the night now. Just that part. It's crazy. It's awesome. Who is doing okay? Who is doing the higher pitch? Almost sounds female in the background. Is that a female or is that one of you?
That is Madison Moon. She's also from Orlando. She's a really, really good vocalist. Very, very talented.
I knew I heard that because I always this is like the first time I'm hearing it on cans. I always listen to it through speakers, throughout the house or whatever. We're in the car. But yeah, I was like, I hear that in the background. It's just it's not too much. It's not overwhelming. But it fits. It fits with it. Why did you decide to, or how did you decide to come up with that?
She was working with us on the song. She helped us come up with the melody for the chorus. And she originally was gonna do like the second chorus. It was gonna be Chris does the first, she does the second, and then they both come in on the last chorus. But we just decided to go this way, and we just kind of decided it worked better.
It's a good idea. It really is. It sounds terrific.
Thank you.
I'd love to have Madison on the show. Madison Moon? You said Madison Moon?
Oh yeah, I think her handle is the Madison Moon, I believe.
Yeah, on
the Madison Moon.
Just Madison Moon on TikTok.
Yeah.
TikTok. Do you guys do within a Reverie TikTok page?
Yes, we do.
Yeah, we do.
Yeah, we do.
We do. Are you active? I started doing that with Acute Mania Live, but Instagram and Facebook, that's enough, and plus YouTube, that's the main ones that I do. But it just seemed like, and I would try to upload, to TikTok, some of the clips and stuff. It just became too much. I was like, heck with it. It's still there, but I haven't updated it forever. But you guys do like the crazy videos where you lip sync or whatever?
No. Well, anything
you should do it to your own stuff, lip sync to your own stuff.
Try it.
Yeah,
you can always try it. Yeah.
Especially the Japanese one, but Chris doesn't have to because he does it anyway. But you guys should do it, lip sync to it. It's got to be perfect.
That's not a bad idea. That's a good idea.
I was thinking about we dress you up in whatever you were cosplaying as, and you sing Ronin.
I'll do it.
Well, that's what I want to do.
Yeah.
I'll do it.
What does Ronin mean anyway? I feel like I've heard that word somewhere.
It's samurai without a master.
Yeah.
Is it also anime?
I mean, yeah. There's a million animes about it. So yeah.
Now, are you guys going to let him inject as much anime into this band as possible, or are you kind of holding back, like whoa?
They are actively holding me back. And now, if I had it my way, we probably would have done a lot more Japanese songs just for the hell of it.
Our first song had Japanese in it.
Yes, it did.
Yeah.
Yes, it did.
So was Japanese.
I'm all for it. Let's do it. I'll support you in that. Well, no, the band was from China, or not from China, but I had a band on once that was in China, so not Japan. Never mind. I'm pretty sure it was China. Yeah, wasn't Beijing or anything. It was a smaller area. I don't think there's anywhere small in China or Japan though. There's like 3 billion people that live in every city. It's crazy. I don't know. Hey, what do you think? What do you say we talk about wieners?
Oh
boy.
Hell yeah!
You know what? I'm ready for it.
Let's dive in.
Give me the wiener.
We got a thumbs up in the chat. It's I don't want to mess up the name. It's Hassan. Hassan. Is that
Father?
Is
That's my father.
thumbs up? Hello, Father. Father, your son is about to talk about wieners. Speaking of fathers, here's my dad with the leading us into the wiener segment. This is my dad and my mom in one part.
I know a weenie man. He owns a weenie stand. He sells most anything from hot dogs on down. Someday I'll join his life and be his
weenie wife.
hot dog. I love that weenie man.
Okay. Can your dad sing?
He can actually.
We should
He
have him
can.
on the show. We'll feature him on the show sometime.
He's a very talented man, and I take some musical inspiration from him. I don't
My
think
dad has my dad has no musical at all. That's about what he does right there. That's as good as it gets. But we grew up on my sister and I grew up on that song. Anyway, this is not about what you thought it was about. I don't know for sure if you thought it was about the male thing.
I assume
It's not. My roommate Mike, he's actually he just opened up a restaurant I'd say about a month ago now. He's a very good cook, but he's got a fetish for hot dogs, like really strong. He's in love with he loves hot dogs, but he doesn't like to come on the show and he doesn't like to be on the camera and stuff. But he'll watch and stuff. But I had a band on, I think from Texas, and he said, ask him what kind of hot dogs they like. This was a while ago, and I'm like, okay. So I just continued to do that, but I started calling it the Wiener segment because he wouldn't come on and do his own segment. So he's like, it's not called the Wiener segment, it's the hot dog segment. At least call it the hot dog segment. I was like, until you do it, that's how you get them, you know.
please.
And it's been super popular.
The wiener fetish. Can you elaborate on what that means?
Okay, all right. So well, I can elaborate. So basically, he is. I didn't know this until he moved in. I didn't know how strong this fetish was. Okay, he went all day. Like he went out and ate lunch somewhere where they had hot dogs and ate hot dogs, and then this very same day he went out and had dinner somewhere else and ate hot dogs. But he's anywhere he goes, anywhere he travels, he will go to just he will find the best hot dog place and try it.
I mean, I guess by that qualification, I have a hamburger fetish.
Likewise.
Yeah, no, I'm on the hunt for the best burger.
Yeah.
And anytime I go to a new place, I have to try their burger.
Like, okay, yeah, well that's good. Yeah. What about I'm a big ice cream person.
Ooh.
But like I don't like stop the car. I've got to try their ice cream. Like I'm just, if it's just the store-bought brand, it's fine, but it's I'm just not like I don't have a fetish for ice cream. I like ice cream. But
They have this city's best hamburgers. I'm like, I gotta swing by there.
Yeah.
And a few this city best hamburger, and just try and figure out which is actually the best burger.
so I assume if you eat hamburgers, you eat hot dogs, right?
Yeah.
They kind of go hand in hand. So basically, what Mike needs to know, I don't know. Yep, he is home. Okay, he just his restaurant closes at 7, so he's home, and he always puts those eyeball emojis in the chat room when he's listening. So he's watching and listening from the couch or from somewhere in there. So he's listening. Be careful. No. But basically, what Mike needs to know is if Mike would find himself in Orlando, where would he go to get the best hot dog? Or where does he need to go to try one?
Oh man.
I don't know about Orlando, but when I was growing up as a kid in Ohio, in downtown Warren, there was a place called the Hot Dog Shop. They had the best chili dogs. Me and my family, we would go there on Saturdays. We would get chili dogs, sometimes chili cheese dogs. They were really, really good.
Now,
now
there's a thing about Ohio though, and their chili. Those weirdos put hot dog chili on their spaghetti. Do you know about this?
Oh no,
What?
my family was Italian. We had authentic sauce. Like,
Yeah,
it
you
was-
guys know about your spaghetti sauce for sure.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't know. I can't remember where it's. Mike just in the chat. He said he's been there. He's been to the hot dog shop.
Really?
Oh,
It's
shit.
really good. I love that.
Yeah. But we're in Orlando. Woody. Mike lived in Florida for a little bit, but he lived over near like Delray and stuff. So
I haven't been here yet, but I've been dying to go. Joey Fatone opened up a hot dog shop in Orlando called Fat Ones.
where's is that guy? Is that the guy from Beverly Hills 90210?
I think it was on. Was it the
He
Insane?
was an NSYNC. Yeah.
Oh yeah, that guy. Yeah, that's what I'm talking about.
Yeah. So he has a hot dog place in Orlando called Fat Ones.
He would have a wiener shop. That guy.
Oh man,
Yeah.
I feel so stupid.
There's one in the Florida Mall.
Jeez.
What's it called? Do you know what it's called?
Fat ones. It's Fatone, but split into 2 words, so it's fat one.
Fat one.
Yeah.
Fat one.
Well, I'm not going to recommend somewhere I've not been.
Yeah.
No, but I'm
But-
dying to go. A lot of hype behind
The
it.
only place that I know of that is a hot dog place and is good is Hot Dog Heaven.
Hot dog heaven.
Yeah, I think there's only 2 locations in Orlando. One of them is like at like right by like East Colonial and I think like Old Cheney. Like just all beef franks. Everything is good. Everything is good.
Is that a chain?
Maybe might be a regional thing down here.
I
But
think
I've only ever seen it here in Orlando.
I think I've heard of it.
I heard about it in a Harold and Kumar movie. I think it was the first one.
No, that was White Castle. White Castle.
Yeah, no, but their friends, they went to go get super chili cheese dogs from Hot Dog Heaven. Like they saw him there and they were
geez.
like, I want that feeling. And then they continued to go to White Castle. It was like their buddies were all about Hot Dog Heaven, but yeah.
You would think a name like Hot Dog Heaven, they would have they would know what they're doing with their wieners, you know?
Absolutely.
You would think. Or Frankfurters, if you will. Okay, so where would or not where? What if you eat hot dogs? You know, not everybody does. Especially if you've seen them how they're made. They look like a chocolate frosty from Wendy's is actually how they look. But they're delicious. So that being said, what do you guys like on your hot dogs? What toppings do you enjoy?
Chili dogs all the way.
Just chili? No, nothing else. Just chili.
Oh yeah, I just like just chili. Maybe some cheese, but typically just chili, just straight chili dogs.
For me, absolutely nothing on my hot dog. Maybe some cheese, but honestly, I just like the good old meat and the good old bun. And I like to actually taste the flavor of the meat, whatever it's seasoned with. But like, I want to appreciate the meat itself, not whatever's thrown on.
Appreciate the wiener. Got it.
Absolutely, I'm a man who can.
You're comfortable with yourself, and you just want to taste the meat.
Absolutely.
That's right. Excellent. You're up.
Just mustard.
Mustard.
Just a little bit of mustard. I'm good. Call it a day.
Basic.
Absolutely.
Basic with your.
Yep. And yep. It's tried and true every time.
The basic wiener.
Yeah.
No, my buddy Harmon that co-hosts every once in a while up in PA, he used to eat up until like recently, and he's like a bodybuilder dude. Like he's a big strong guy, and he eats his hamburgers plain, his hot dogs, everything's plain until recently. He's been. I think I've forced him to try things, you know. But I've heard everything from like jalapenos to I mean Mike surprisingly enough at his restaurant he serves hot dogs. I think there's a bacon if he was here and was on the show and would do his own freaking segment, he could tell you.
Help us out, man. What's on the menu?
I have the menu right here. I will tell you. I will tell you if I can find it. There's some interesting ones. Yeah, but yeah, in Ohio, somewhere in Ohio, and Mike knows because he's the one that told me about this. They put their hot dog chili on spaghetti. What? No, that's nip. I'll find it here. Talk amongst yourselves. What do you guys have? What do you guys have coming up? Are you guys playing any shows, or just gonna go record, or what are you gonna do?
We just recorded vocals for our next EP. That's called "There's Nothing to Hold On To." That's probably gonna be released in November, tentatively. But our first single's coming out on September 15th. That's gonna be called "My Fears Have Become My Reality," and that's definitely more like metalcore, post-hardcore, heavy release for sure.
Nice. Mike says that's in Cincinnati. That's right. Where they put the chili on their stupid spaghetti.
Oh.
Stupid Ohio.
Cincinnati's an Italian name. I can't believe they do that there.
Exactly.
I thought it was like an Indian name, like a Indian thing. Mike, where's your menu at?
Is it? Did I get that wrong? I might have gotten that wrong.
I'm a Florida man, bro.
I mean, I
think
can get
know anything?
Cincinnati. I can.
I think I think
I love that you use the freaking.
Well, yeah, you have to. It's part of the accent.
Yeah.
If you don't do this, you have no accent. But if you do this,
I can't find it on there. What do you guys do for now? Are you comfortable enough financially to where you don't have to do any like work at all? You can just be freaking focus on the band all the time, or do you have to work?
no, that's the goal. That's the goal for sure.
What, working or not working?
Not working, being able to focus on our music or work on anything music related, like expanding marketing, stuff like that. That's the goal.
Do you guys do either of you have any of you have any jobs that don't really that are kind of like different, like for your you know for your job?
I mean, my bachelor's in business management, and I'm currently trying to pursue my master's, my MBA,
nice.
about going into accounting or something like that. I mean, I'm a big numbers guy.
Yeah, I was about to say I still count on my fingers. The cell phone in your pocket thing is phenomenal because it's calculated right there. You know, it's great. I'm terrible with math and stuff. So yeah, have at it, man. Yeah, we need more accountants. You know?
Yeah.
I think, don't we? Yeah. What's the MBA that is that in law? Isn't there a lot of MBAs in law or something?
That's just a JD.
Okay, okay.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's the reason.
What do you guys? What do you do, Cal?
I'm actually studying radiography, and that's just basically like the technicians for like X-rays and
That's cool. Radiologist, right? Radiologist.
Radiologist is the doctor.
Oh, okay, yeah, the guy that actually like reads the stuff, but you're the guy that actually does the test on people.
The guy that actually works.
The technician, I guess, is the performing the test, and then the radiologist could actually like interpret it and really to really understand like what's going on, basically.
That's cool. Yeah, I think there's a program here locally at the hospital actually, right up from me that has a program that they do that. They train you to be a tech. So that's cool.
Right.
Yeah. What about you, Chris?
I don't do a whole lot of much anything.
Mr. Toy guy.
I look. We don't talk about the day job. We don't talk
Hey, you don't have to. Just a question.
But no, like I mean, like when it's not music with them, like I'm usually just either practicing or just waiting until I get another call from them for whatever's next. Like I'm honestly kind of just here for the ride and whatever they need.
That's awesome. It's good to have. Yeah, Saeed, your dad says he likes hot dogs with fried eggs.
Yeah,
I've never had that, but that I mean,
yeah.
I'm gonna try that.
No, my dad.
That sounds like...
My dad makes a mean breakfast. I call him the king of breakfast. Like whenever he's like, "Sorry, do you want me to make you something?" I'm like, "You know exactly what I want you to make." He will make me like an omelet, basically, with chopped up hot dogs in it, and sometimes some cheese in it, or maybe onions. But my dad's the king of it.
That's I don't wake up enough like early enough for like a good breakfast, especially if someone else makes it. But hey,
it is
breakfast for dinner is the shit, breakfast for dinner.
Yeah.
It's the best of both worlds. You got a lunch/dinner food mixed with a breakfast food, and it's an all-day food then.
Eggs on cheeseburgers or no?
1000% yes.
I have not had one.
What? Wait, okay, hold on. Stop everything. You say you're the cheeseburger or the hamburger guy, right? Now, how could you not have had this yet?
I don't know.
It's pretty basic.
Is it?
It's pretty basic, dude.
Been around for decades.
Is it?
It's in that place of like, hey, you like this?
No,
there's some depth.
Let me go a little bit more in depth. I'm looking for the best bacon and cheeseburger specifically.
Oh yeah,
that's my thing.
Okay, now toppings wise, let's do a hamburger thing real quick because I need to chime in on this. My favorite thing to have on a burger is cheddar like a good cheddar, not a processed cheddar. Bacon and barbecue sauce.
Ooh.
That sounds good.
Bam. And onions maybe with that.
Mushrooms?
Mushrooms can go to hell. I don't like mushrooms at all.
Oh no!
Ugh. And olives and pickles. They can all just,
Chris, what's your go-to cheese on a burger?
Damn. Probably Munster.
What?
Munster.
Is that a cheese?
Yes.
No, don't tell me no.
Not just Adam Family. It's also a cheese.
Munster. Isn't that like a character?
Yeah, on Adam Family, right?
No, dude. Munster's
I don't believe it.
He's right. Munster's good. Munster's good. That's good eating.
I know that.
Mine's either American or provolone.
Okay.
How about provolone? I'm a provolone. I don't like American cheese that much on mine. American cheese is kind of it's just overrated.
That's real. It's a real
You
thing.
know what Munster means.
Yeah. It exists.
Yeah.
Okay.
So does the Lamborghini tractor.
Now, Mike has a really good burger. I haven't had it yet, but at his restaurant, he just put it in the chat. It's called the Smoky Joe. Okay, it's cheddar cheese, bacon, bacon and onion rings, and barbecue sauce.
I'm here for it.
That sounds good.
I'm here for it.
I'm pretty sure he's got a bacon hot dog. I know he does. Oh, and your dad says try a pizza burger. Yes, I've had many pizza burgers. Yes, it's a different experience. Definitely a different experience.
That's our number one fan right now. I love that.
Your dad is blowing up the chat for sure. He's welcome anytime.
Mr. Mustache is
Yeah,
great.
Mr. Mustache.
That's Mr. Mustache.
Mr. Mustache.
He needs to do a segment. We should do a breakfast segment with your dad.
Yeah.
Mike says, "Oh yeah, okay." Mike's blowing up the chat now. They're in competition with each other. Mike says, "Also, the South in your mouth is the name of the burger. Pimento cheese, bacon, grilled jalapenos, fried onion straws, and garlic aioli."
Ooh. Garlic aioli.
I will let you know. I'm going to be doing a show from Mike's restaurant here pretty soon. I'll let you guys know, and you'll have to come on and we'll talk food.
Oh, yeah.
Absolutely.
We'll talk wieners even more. I mean, that's.
We'll have a wiener day, not just a wiener segment.
We'll have a wiener show.
A wiener show.
Wiener show. Hey, I already talked about what's coming up on the show and where I'll be traveling to. I love to travel and see all the bands that I've had on. But I'd love to come and see you guys. Start touring once you get settled with your music and get everything, whatever you're gonna do. Do a little tour. Come up north a little bit, and I'll meet you halfway in Charlotte or something.
Not a bad idea.
That's doable.
Yeah.
I've been to Charlotte a few times, and there's a really good venue down there called the Milestone, and I mean people the likes of we were talking about Smashing Pumpkins. Billy Corgan, I believe, has played there. Chili Peppers have played there. So many people, so many bands. There's a whole list of it on their website. But I've been there a couple times, and it's a really cool venue, kind of like a DIY. There's no heat. I went there in the winter once, and it was freezing. I had to wear my coat inside, but it's fine because you can see badass music, and it's right there in front of you. And that I don't like arena shows anymore. Like I used to go to I've seen Tool a couple times, and way up in the nosebleeds. It's not really worth it. But I go to shows that the band is more than likely going to come to their merch table when they're done, so I can talk to them.
Yeah.
That's my shtick. That's my place. That's my spots. So that's where I kind of frequent. Is shows like that. Right. But we'd love to have you up in West Virginia if you're ever able to make it up this way. I go to Hilton Head, South Carolina quite a bit, which is not too far from Florida. A lot closer than West Virginia. So I'll have to let you know next time I'm down that way, and maybe we can meet in Jacksonville.
It's okay. As long as I'm with you guys, I know where we can and can't go.
Right.
We'll be
That's right.
We find to stick close.
I don't know. I've lived my whole life without going to Jacksonville. I don't know if I want to break that trend.
Hey,
I gotta say, I don't know anything like landmark wise other than like the Jaguars. That's the only thing I can pretty much tell anybody about Jacksonville.
that's all we can tell you about.
Oh, well, Limp Bizkit, right? Aren't they from there?
Limp Bizkit.
Yellow card. Yellow card.
Yeah, yellow. I went to Douglas Anderson, the same school that they all graduated from, but like years after they
Do
graduated.
you know where Ocean Avenue is?
I do know where Ocean Avenue is.
know.
I do literally know where it is.
We know
Have you guys traveled on A1A? Have you traveled that? Doesn't that run through Jacksonville? The one that runs like Miami to.
Yeah, it does. It goes pretty much just just right up the east coast of Florida, like through Jacksonville, but it'll be like on like the outskirts of Jacksonville, like
Right.
but like Fernandina Beach, like where it's nice. One of the few nice spots up in Northeast Florida.
Yeah. Yeah, Florida. There are spots like you said. You know, there are spots that are. I've spent some time in like Boynton Beach area, and Delray and stuff, and that's a great part of Florida. I've never been to the Everglades. Have you guys done the Everglade fan boat or whatever they call it? The fan boat.
No, I haven't done that.
No.
You guys live in Florida where all these landmarks. Have you seen the space shuttle launch or anything? I mean, what's going on here?
I mean, I can see it from my backyard.
Cape
From
Canaveral.
Orlando.
Yeah, I've been to Cape Canaveral and the Kennedy Space Center a lot.
That's the last time I got a speeding ticket too. I was driving in front of Kennedy Space Center.
What?
Getting a speeding ticket by where they launched the
I got a
space shuttle.
speeding
That thing goes like 8 billion miles an hour. And I've been to Miami once. Miami's one of those places, probably like Jacksonville, where you don't want to really go very far from the resort areas. You know.
I just don't go.
Yeah.
Last time I was in there.
I've never been to like the other side of Florida, where like Tallahassee, that area. We do have the airport's right beside where I live, like the regional airport. And during the summer, they fly to they fly to St. Pete and they fly to Fort Walton, which is like on that that other side. But I've never been ever that way. I do have a half sister that lives in Bradenton or that area, Tampa. That area.
Panama City's nice.
So there's
I have cousins out there.
Destin, best beaches in Florida, in my opinion.
Destin,
Destin.
that's right. Yeah, Destin, Fort Walton. That's where they fly into. Yeah, Destin.
Dang.
Resort area, I think. I don't know. We do have resorts in West Virginia, believe it or not. They're not anything like down there, but they're mountainous. So if you never, you're from Ohio, Cal, so you kind of know about the mountains a little bit. So
Yeah, we used to vacations down here. We used to go to the mountains. It was really cool. It was always really cool.
Well, bring those guys with you. Come up to West Virginia, and I'll hook you up with some spots up here to play, and do a little tour sometime.
That'd be cool.
Lit.
Don't come up in the wintertime because it's snowy and cold as shit, and you won't like it at all. You'll be like, I miss Florida.
Yeah.
Let's see. Monday at 8 p.m. I have a gentleman on from Lebanon, PA, which is up kind of near Philly. You know that area of PA. His name is Alex Stanilla. Stanilla. I don't know how you say it, but we'll find out on the show. Singer songwriter, and I met him through a good friend of mine also from Lebanon that I've had on the show several times, named Kevin Whitaker. So he will be on. Alex will be on Monday at 8:00, and then Wednesday, Strength Betrayed. A couple guys from Raleigh, North Carolina, will be on, and that show's also at 7. So I look forward to those. I'm stacked this week, guys. I'm stacked.
Yeah.
I might see who's playing up the road tonight and see if there's anybody up there to go watch live. I should be practicing because I do have I'm in a band called Natural Cause.
Yeah.
And it's mediocre at best, and shooting to release something around mid-September. So look out for that if you want to. You don't have to.
Yeah.
I don't know. I just oh wait, who's this? Ogre fucker.
That's my lovely girlfriend.
Oh my god, Ogre fucker made it in, and she says, hang on.
Oh god.
Me.
I knew it. That's been a whole thing that we've been doing.
Sexual term? Is this a sexual term?
No, she wasn't
Does that mean
listening.
something?
FaceTime. So me, and that's just become a whole thing.
Good luck, kids. Hey, it was very nice having you guys on. It was very nice meeting you and chatting it up for this last however long it's been. Forever. No, it's been a lot of fun. Keep up the good work with the music. It's very good stuff, and bounce around like you're doing. You know, if it's not something you like, play something different genre. If you have the talent to do it, obviously you've done it. So do that. You know, don't do it for like the people. Do it for yourselves. You know, that's the best way. And I can't compare you to any bands because I don't think there's any band that sounds like you guys. And I do say that a lot to the guests because it's true. You know, you don't sound like anybody that I can even think of. You know, I hear influences here and there everywhere, but it's, you know, I mean, that's one thing we didn't talk about was like individual influences, but you know, you sound like yourselves, and that's the best thing that you can do as a band is just sound original. You know, so
thank you
to the moon, and come up this way, tour a little bit, and if you're able to, if not, I will come down that way. I will drive hours. Oh wait, your dad says, "Aw," he says, "Love these kids."
Mr. Mustache. Mr. Mustache, thank you.
Mr. Mustache, you're the man. We need a
he
Mr. Mustache segment. I don't know what we talk about, but whatever. It's fine. Anything to get away from the wiener segment would be perfect. I can't get away from the wieners. I'm stuck on the wieners. See, Mike, he did this on purpose, I'm sure. Yeah, I'll get him to talk about wieners on the show, and then I won't even come on and do it. You know. Anyway, I'm gonna play us out the show tonight with a band I'll be seeing next Saturday called Dragonfly Effect. Really good. They've been on the show a while. I don't know, a couple months ago. I always say that, a couple months ago. The song is called Infected, and this is my little marquee thing here. This is the second one I've had. The first one's over on the wall in pieces. Oh, the pieces of it are. But I'm gonna change this over to Alex Stanilla, and yeah, that's what I do at the end of the show. But thank you guys so much for being on. It's been a pleasure, and I hope to hear from you soon. Get some merch together. I will buy some things from you. Oh, and I have these Acute Mania Live bumper stickers. I will send you down 3 of those if you send me your snail mail address, and I will send you these down in the mail.
Absolutely.
In the mail. And here is Dragonfly Effect with Infected, and I'll see everybody on Monday at 8 p.m. with Alex. We'll see you guys. Take care.
Be safe, be well.
Thank you.
I saw the future in your eyes. Now it's dead. There's nothing left for me to try. Yeah.